Hey guys, I have not made a video in so long. I've been so busy with life. I swear, it's been a nightmare. But with school starting up, I finally have time to live life a little bit more on my own terms. Mom. Anyways, I thought I would, while I'm going through my cabinet, just kind of give a little bit of an update on what's in here. I already see a plant in a catapult that's stuck that I'm going to have to save. As well as I'm listing plants on Etsy. So it's kind of like a going over what can I get rid of, what can I, downsize, etc. I'm watering these guys right now. We have my Ivory Coast, which took an absolute bashing outside. And I did make a video on this plant and or my plants in general that were outside this year. I kind of come down to the consensus of I'm not going to put a lot of my plants outside next year. I feel like it only did damage. My alocasias did grow so much being outside. However, I don't think it was worth all of the pests that ended up killing all of those new leaves anyways. But to each their own. The bread, what was I going to say? Oh, I was about to use the term that Sydney Plant Guy uses on his channel. The bread is in the pudding, or the pudding is in the bread. I don't know how he says it. It almost slipped out. I'm not going to say that. That is his thing, but I watch his channel every day, like all day, and that just kind of slipped out. So kudos to him. If you haven't seen his channel, you should go look. Like I honestly change my plant structures, the way they are potted, planted, based on his experience, and I think it's really worth it. I think my philodendron in general have been so much more successful since I've copied kind of the way he makes his soils and whatnot, and how he fertilizes, etc. So it's good. It's good channel to look at for if you want very informative philodendron care, especially for moss pole use. He's incredible. Anyways, I just wanted to throw that out there because, like, I'm stealing his line there for a second. Take it back. Take backsies. Anyways, so this guy did take quite a beating outside. He is being watered right now, so it was, like, the perfect time to kind of talk about it. But we had thrips. We had spider mites. We had ants. I mean, we had everything attack my plants outside, and I'm not about that life, honestly. It just wrecked the leaves. Look at this. And these are all brand new leaves, but look at this. Just from being put outside. So I'm just going to let them live their best lives in my home and just ignore the impulse to put them outside because it's nice. I might just get a collective of outdoor plants, maybe some palms, maybe a couple more bird of paradise, just stuff that I can keep out there all year round, and then also bring it in. I won't probably bring them in. I'm going to try and winterize my porch. That'll be a whole other thing. Anyways, this longoloba, I swear it's going to die. It's going to die for sure. But I have put absolutely all my energy into bringing this home and making sure it survives. And I just don't think I have the alocasia touch, you guys. I don't. I'm sorry. I really suck at it. But anyways, back to here, which is what this video was supposed to be about. We also have my mint Dawn. We call it the Mint Galaxy Macrorrhiza, but it's the Dawn collection plant from Amazon. We got our own. Mine actually grew outside this year. It was real little, and it grew a big old stem, and it was in my yard, not in my porch. It did not get spider mites, surprisingly, which blew my freaking mind, let me tell you, because everybody else did. But he sits right here. I've cut off 3 leaves since he has been acclimating into my home. I've had to water it. Sorry, my mouth was so close to the mic, so hopefully that wasn't like in your ear. But I've had to water this very carefully. They are very sensitive to overwatering. So I'm figuring out the balance of him now being in a pot versus in the ground, and how to manage that without killing it. And look at I'm having the worst back problems right now, and so I just have back pillows everywhere. I look crazy. Next in my cabinet, we have my Mayoi. I think that's how you say it, Mayoi Philodendron mayoi. If I'm saying it wrong, tell me. I haven't looked it up. I just say it how it looks and then go from there. But I honestly think that this is two different plants. I really think that this is a radiatum. And then this is my mayoi, because this one was my own personal plant. This one I got from Home Depot, I want to say. And it looks more like a radiatum, I don't know. Oh, I got the hiccups. I don't know. What do you guys think? I honestly think that that's my mayoi, and then that's the radiatum. And you can see this is a mature leaf, and then this is also a mature leaf. The indent, I don't know if you can't call that fenestration, because fenestration is the holes within the plant leaf cell, right? Not like the slits. I think we'll just call them slits. Tell me if I'm wrong. Thanks for educating me. Anyways, then we have my Ataba poense. I think that's how you say that. Ataba poense. Ata poense. Anyways, so yes, it is yellowing. When I got it at the store, I was like, you know what? I think I can save it. I'm going to try and save it because I really liked it. But I think I bit off more than I can chew. He was covered in spider mites. He was insanely root bound where there was like no soil, and I couldn't get the roots to just like chill. So I think I did more damage releasing this plant than anything else. I think he's going to take a hard hit coming back here, but he should grow new roots and it should recover. I will probably lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leaves. And then obviously these dumb ones, but it's just so heartbreaking, isn't it? Look at this, so pretty. So I couldn't leave without him, even with the spider mites. The whole place had spider mites. I was very disappointed in the plant care. Everything was underwatered. It was very, very disheartening. And he was only $40. And I say only, but like for this $40, it was kind of okay for me because there are 2 parts. So eventually, if I can grow this to be real bushy and healthy again, I can split and sell one of them to maybe somebody in my town that wants one as well. I don't think I would ship such a big plant, but overall, beautiful philodendron, and I'm very sad that I'm like, it's killing me. Like it's been like 2 days and I just can't stop thinking about how sad it makes me, but I guess that's how it goes, right? That's how the cookie crumbles. Anyways, let's actually get to my cabinet. So we actually have a storm rolling in right now, so it's very dark. I almost really like that because of the cabinet. It's so bright in here. It's very nice to see. But up top we have, I just listed this today. This was very hard for me to list because I corm grew this. I've never had a problem with it. Even its very first leaf is very healthy, even for the white. How much white it has, that's dirt, not edema or anything. But look at him, he's gorgeous. So it was sold to me as an Aurea Mac. However, I'm getting a lot of white. So I'm contemplating whether that was labeled right on their part or not, but so far, either way, it's absolutely gorgeous. I do have a variegated black stem. I don't have a lot of variegation on mine, which is a little sad, but he is under very high grow lights, which I'm hoping isn't burning my tortum, which I might actually take out of the cabinet and try and acclimate him somewhere else in my home. I've noticed that philodendron with these more palm-like features are a lot more, I would say, dramatic than my other philodendron. See, look, he's yellowing here. He's got a little yellow here. And I just repot him, so it could be that as well. Acclimating. He is growing a new leaf, so he can't be that unhappy, honestly. That's just kind of how I will always justify the health of my plants, is if it's continuing to grow, then it's fine. And you can do the same. You know, it's fine. If it's growing, it's happy. My silver mame, whatever. That's also I just listed. It's so cute. It is from a bottom stem and it grew 2 growth points. So it's going to have 2 shoots, which is really cool. Just got this yesterday. It's a Panda Galaxy Syngonium. Just a wee baby. Hopefully he'll grow fast because he's gorgeous when they're mature. We have a pink dragon variegated. My phone's about to fall. Hang on, hold up. He's maintained these leaves for quite a long time. It's really sad because when this came up, I thought it had no more variegation, but it actually, you can see, it sure does. I don't know about this one. It looks like he's yellowing a little bit, but he shouldn't be. Let's see if we can see any roots. Well, if the original ones aren't, then I'm assuming he's okay, but I'll have to watch that. I do not do good with Alocasia. We do have a elbow fry deck. I didn't think this was going to survive. It shipped to me, and the person didn't contain the top, so it came out and went everywhere. It lost 2 leaves. But, like, look, he just grew this. He's bounced back, okay. I'm probably going to kill it because I have for so many, but I'm trying not to. We have a pink spot syngonium. You can't really see it now because it's a propped cut, but I should fix that too, or help him. That's gonna snap. See, this is when I help them out of their cataphyls, or in this case, they don't have cataphyls. They have just like their sleeves that they come out over their stems. They come out the other stems like an alocasia kind of, but a little different because they vine up. They don't just stay structured in one spot at the bottom, which you guys already know that, but anyways. Then we have my oblique, which doesn't look very oblique to me, but it is. I saw the big leaf that was on this originally was massive and had that very predominant oblique structure. So I know it is. It just doesn't look like it, right? But anyways, I also just listed this. We have my El Choco Red, which came yesterday. You can see I haven't wiped it down yet. Since I just repotted it, I don't want to do anything else to it. I just want to leave it, let its roots kind of grip in and start structurally holding itself firm before I start wiping and stressing out the leaves. We have an Odora Alocasia elbow. He is the slowest growing gosh damn plant I have ever had. Oh my god, it's been like a year and it's still that small. My white wizard, I think this is my white wizard. Hello? Yeah, it is my white wizard. I don't know why I had to look. I already knew that. But he's so cute. I'm sorry with my camera skills, it's so bad, but I wanted to sell him, but at the same time, I'm like, you're so perfect, I can't. My revival ring of fire, my mint poly, which is not really a mint poly. We'll see if that 4th leaf comes up, if it's going to be. My revival billietier, which this one was yellowing, so I quickly shoved him in here, but I can see his roots are healthy and happy, so I don't know. I don't know why he's yellowing, honestly. We do have a Longilobatum. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. It's like the first time I've actually said that out loud. It's a variegated one. I think it was an accident that this was sent like this or wasn't noticed, because I think this is variegation. I want to say this is variegation. I could be wrong. Maybe it's a disease, but tell me that's not variegation, right? That looks variegated, in my opinion, in my experienced opinion of having plants. I feel like that is for sure variegation. Of course, those are nectar spots. It was probably stressed from shipping or stressed wherever it was, and that's just the norm. We have an Appy elbow. I got this during a plant swap fun event thing that we had at my house. It was so much fun and so cute. It does need water though. So cute. We all brought plants, and then we did like the Christmas swap where you roll doubles and then you grab what plant you want. This is the plant I wanted out of all of them, so I grabbed it. I stole it from my mom, and now it's mine. That was a really fun idea though, guys, with your plant people in your area. Do like little plant grab swaps. They're fun. But yeah, so he's my favorite philodendron so far. We do have this strawberry shake new one. It just came yesterday. It's a little floppy. All of my strawberry shakes that came did have very minimal roots. So I'm hoping to carefully bring them back. You can see it's unstable, which is normal for not having roots. I like to carefully set them in and leave them. Their roots will eventually grow, grip, and hold themselves together or up straight. I should put this guy in this little hole here. And then we have my little Alocasia Ninja, who's doing phenomenal, I think. I don't think he's yellowing. His roots look good, yeah? They don't look like they're... He probably needs a repot. I'm terrified to repot, honestly. I don't want to. I'm going to make my mom repot this guy in her soil, and then I'll just get it back because I keep killing mine. I'm not going to lie. So we have my black stem. I already showed you that. I'm going to put him back up here. So I have 6,000 Lux Lights, which you want about 4,400-ish, 4,000 for your Alocasia to thrive, grow, and produce good color for variegation. As far as my mother has told me, she's Alocasia like queen. So I just redid all my lights in here. I have a Cebu Blue Variegated plant. I have like pause, no pause in between. I'm going to cut right down here because this is all reverted. I don't think that variegation is going to come back. So I'm going to cut it as my last ditch effort and see what happens. So pray for me. All right, we started and stopped and restarted. So here we got, this one I got yesterday as well. It's a Dean McDowell. So I got these from the Green Escape. They came pretty rough. This one's roots were okay. Here you can see. A little stressed. They're not rotting right now, which is good. They're still maintaining that white, pretty structure, but they've also been in here maybe 2 days, so it hasn't started gripping anything yet. I really thought they were going to be bigger, but they're not, and I think we're going to lose a lot of leaves. The Choco had like no roots on it, and I mean that, like it had maybe 2 roots on it after it arrived. And I just was like, you know what? I can't even be bothered to make a fuss. I'm over it. They're here, whatever. I will revive it, hopefully, and just whatever. Then we have my Regal Shield, my Variegated Caramel Regal Shield. I don't see a new leaf coming in. Maybe down there. You can kind of see the dark. This one doesn't look like it's doing phenom, but... it's been like that the whole time. If I see any damage starting on this, then I'm going to start tweaking out for sure. Hardcore freaking out, legit. So he's just Jay chilling right there. Hopefully he ends up doing better and growing faster. They always get stuck at like 3 and then they just take forever. We have my Alocasia Blizzard, which I have noticed this plant doesn't freaking care what you do to it. It is so happy to just be alive that it will, you can repot it and he will just stay the same. He doesn't kick any leaves. He doesn't get pissed off. The variegation is freaking unbelievable how beautiful it is. It kills me. And again, this is an Alocasia Blizzard. Such a pretty plant. I did get this one from Green Escape. It was obviously a lot smaller because they do not send big plants. But look at how it's grown. It's grown so nice, and it had 2 little babies in it, and I gave one to my mom, and I sold the other one once it grew a little bit more. Now here we have my White Princess. It's about to snap off. I don't know if I set this here. I want you to see what I'm doing. Now, there's such misinformation out there, or like I'm probably going to snap this now, watch, because it's so... and I need to be using a earbud, but I am too lazy to go get one. Hang on. I just need to slip in there. And you know what? Do what feels good in your gut with your plants. Don't listen to anybody else tell you what to do with them. There's so many people that'll be like, don't do that. You're going to kill your plant. I'm sorry, but this is probably so late of me to... there. So now I'm just going to leave it. He's out. You see that bend there? If I had left that, that literally would snap. It's going to snap. Now it should correct itself, heal itself, and then become upright. Now this one also struggled. So here's your risk with doing it. I was rushing and I used my nail and I slipped it in there and I bruised it. So, you know, you gotta pick and choose, and you need to make your own decisions on your plants, releasing them from the caterpillar or not. That's up to you. People will say it's okay to do, and then other people will literally be like, you should not do that, that's the worst, you're a horrible plant parent. You just do what you want to do. This is your plant, not their plant, okay? I've seen people attack other people on Instagram for doing this, and it baffles me. It really does. It's like, mind your own business. Let them do what they want. Why do you care so much? Dummies. Anyways, but yeah, he's beautiful. I really wish it would actually start getting some pink. I feel like that's very rare, and it's not going to happen. Then I have an Alocasia sulawesi. It's a very rare alocasia, I feel like right now. I don't see it anywhere. My mom got it from somewhere. I forget where, but I think our garden center here, but there not many are being sold right now, so it's kind of weird. My forgetii, I'm very bad with anthurium. I don't know what it is. I think I just give them too much water, and then every new leaf I get literally dies right away. So I don't know. How do you guys water yours? It's any non-soil mix, like cocoa chips, charcoal, perlite. The roots are healthy. There's no root rot. I think I'm just over watering it. Hopefully this continues variegation. It's like, there's some in there, I think. This like keeps falling on my plant, so it is now here. I need to get another Modern Aqua. I've also strapped up my lights with these Velcro straps for cable like management. I don't really give a shit what my cabinet looks like on the inside. As long as it's working, I don't really care about it being pretty and put together. It's scoring my plants. So I don't care. I like it. I'm happy with it. Whatever. My other strawberry shake, this is the brand new leaf after I cut. I sold the actual first cutting to one of the girls that came to our plant swap. She's so sweet. She grabbed it out of the collection that I had out back and took it home. So pretty. Look how cute this new leaf is. I love the pink rim around it. Gorgeous. But now that I have new strawberry shakes, I might cut this one again lower. Actually, you know what? I might sell it like this, and somebody else can make it their plant project, if you will. It did go through, I don't know, I forget if it was thrips or spider mites. I don't think it was spider mites. I rarely have spider mites actually on my philodendron. It's mainly thrips that I will see on them. My alocasia get spider mites a lot. I'm running out of space on my phone, but that's my mellow. It hasn't grown a new leaf in probably like 3 months, so 4 months, whatever. So I'm just taking it each day and seeing if I can revive it. This is my Aurea Gaugiana. It's so pretty. And I don't know if I'll sell this or corm grow it, like grow it for the corms and then sell those. Then we have my Alocasia scalprum, which is not doing the greatest. I might take it out of that, and his roots are really happy. You can see that, but he's just not vibing well in there, so we'll see. But yeah, that's my cabinet. I love my cabinet. I'm obsessed with my cabinet. It is my favorite thing on this planet. I almost wanted to take that shelf, put my other cabinet there, but it works great. And then next to this side of it, I have my Jacqueline, which the leaf is unbelievably huge. It's massive. Look at the upgrade. Like, it just went from this to that. It's crazy to me. We still have my philodendron heartleaf crawling up my wall. Philodendron crack me up. They're crazy. So pray for this guy, please. And I'm going to end this quick because I'm running out of space. But on top, I just have another anthurium. As you can see, I crisp it. I don't know if it's a humidity problem, an overwatering problem. The roots are beautiful, but if you guys know why, tell me. Potato, avocado tree. Hello. Oh my goodness, your hair, ma'am. Oh, I love that outfit. You made that? Girl, that's gorgeous. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I will do another tour of my home in a couple of days of all the changes. There has been a lot. As you can see, we have a lot of clutter right now. I'm organizing drawers, so I don't really want to make a video until I've kind of handled that, and then I will go through and do a nice walkthrough. But hopefully this was fun to watch how my cabinet has changed from last time, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!